Hey y'all, today I am going to be working on a layout from the Scrapbook and Cards Today Crop and Create Delivered event that was held in April of 2024. And today I'm working on one layout. It's a monochromatic layout, and it's a class that was taught by Megan Andrew using the Simple Stories True Colors collection. And this layout is going to be a single page monochromatic layout using a couple of black and white photos, and I will show you the photos. So this is going to be my 4x6 photo, and she suggested to print your photos in black and white, and so that's what I did. And then here's my other photo. Now for this photo, it's going to be a 2x2, so I'm going to cut a 2x2 out of this. Because this isn't the best quality of photo, especially if it's printed in color, because I took this with my Samsung phone, the I'm trying to think what it's called. Ultra. It has 5 cameras on it. It's got a great zoom in. And so we were sitting back at the other end of the auditorium. So between us, you have the arena down in the bottom where all the chairs are at for the graduates, and then the stage. So it did a good job zooming in. But I'm just going to cut a section out of this. And I have other photos for graduation that I can use. So that's why I'm just going to cut the 2x2 out of this one where he's getting his, I don't know what you call that. He's getting his master's degree, and they put this yellow collar, ribbon. I don't know what it's called. But they're placing it on him in that photo. So that is my paper and my photos, and let's see how it turns out. Okay, so here is my finished layout, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. It did not take long to put together. The longest thing that it took was the background, which I really love the background. I think that really helps make the design on the page. Instead of just using that striped paper as is, we cut the colors apart, roughed up the edges, and then stitched along the bottom of each of these panels, and then put it back down in the same order that the paper was in. And I really think that just made the background, and I would like to do that again on another layout using these these wider striped papers. I think it's a great idea. So basically that was the longest part, and the rest was just trimming down this photo and doing the layering. So everything came from the True Stories collection except for these gold enamel dots, and I really love those because they're not like bright and shiny. They're more of a brass and dull, and I think it gives it a little extra pop. These right here are the I think this is too. Yes, these are from the foam stickers, which I love the foam stickers, the Simple Stories foam stickers. This is a piece of chipboard, and we cut it in half. That's something sticky right there. It's off. We cut it in half because the other side uses pinks, and we're going to use that on the other layout that came with this class using pinks. So we just used, the blue side for this layout, and then just decorated with stickers and some of the dies. And that's pretty much it. This was cut out from one of the cut-aparts But I think the rest are from the die cut pack and the sticker sheets. So there's one more double page layout that goes with this class, and I already know the photos I'm going to do with it. I just have to find them and print them. But that's the layout, and I just want to talk a second about the Crop and Create delivered events. I got my box for the May/June event, virtual event. I love these events. I have not completed one full event yet because I'm kind of just picking and choosing what layouts I want to work on. I started these from the first event, just the paper crafting event, not the holiday or the card ones. It's just the straight up paper crafting event. I've done them all. I don't know what the future holds for these events because of the current situation with the tariffs and the brokerage fees. Because getting the box for the upcoming event was a little bit traumatic on everyone because these were ordered, you know, back in January, I believe. And nobody knew what was coming, and so they had all this product to ship out and started shipping them out, and you know, UPS didn't disclose all the information to them because they're probably trying to understand everything that's going on. You know, it's just a bad time to be getting something shipped from another country, and UPS charged this brokerage fee, which was pretty high, and it surprised everybody, and so they stopped the shipment of the boxes, trying to figure out what was going on, and they graciously, Scrapbook and Cards Today and Catherine graciously refunded half of the amount of the brokerage fee, which everybody's calling it the UPS ransom fee. So if you heard anything about that, that's what's going on with that. So it's going to affect, if you did the Let's Create Together event, it's probably going to affect that. And there was kind of a bonus class for this upcoming event that got offered to us because of whatever's going on with American Crafts. They were using a couple of those lines, and Paige Evans was using her new line, Happy Haven, I believe it was. And Scrapbook and Cards Today kept extending the deadline to get the product from them, and they were not getting the product in time. It was going to be available at a later date. So Paige had already made those layouts for that class, and then she stepped up and did another one with another collection, Echo Park, I believe. So they offered the original class as an add-on just for the attendees who purchased the upcoming event. And I ordered that. So it's probably going to affect that too. So I don't know what the future holds if things stay the course on the fees and stuff that are being charged and the tariffs. And it has something to do with customs, the brokerage fee. I don't know all the details of it. And hopefully it'll go away soon. Because if not, you know, it may change the future of a lot of these events that are being offered overseas. So that is it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.